show. So I'm Lynn Hugill, I'm the course leader of the BA Fashion at Teesside University. And we're absolutely delighted to have you here to celebrate the creativity and hard work and achievements of our students from all levels of the course. So tonight, you'll experience an incredible showcase of work that reflects the unique focus and talent, and we'll be showing work from our fashion design students who have developed their own aesthetic and technical skills from concept through to construction, providing original collections that reflect their vision and the demands of the global industry. So our fashion communication students, on the other hand, have focused on brand storytelling, digital content and styling, art direction and communication. And they're the bridge between fashion and its audience, shaping how the world sees, understands and connects with fashion. What makes this evening really meaningful is that the entire show has been created and curated by our final year students who you'll meet later on as part of their final module, so it's part of their learning on their course. They've taken on real industry roles from production to creative direction to marketing and event management, working as a team. Sorry, I forgot to turn it over. And this kind of experience is vital. It teaches leadership, flexibility and teamwork, skills that are crucial for success in today's ever-changing fashion industry. We're also really proud to celebrate our graduating class of 2025. Over the past 3 years, they've continually amazed us with their innovation, passion and resilience, which you'll see tonight. They've taken on internships, launched personal projects, they've built portfolios to launch themselves into their next chapter, and we can't see what they're going to achieve. We have got some graduates who you'll also meet later who actually are coming tonight, and they're going to be presenting some of our awards. And this year is a really special milestone. We're going to be celebrating 10 years of the fashion program at Teesside University. And that's 10 years of bold creativity, of learning, growing and graduating talented individuals who's going on to be successful in the fashion industry around the world. We've got students working for Chanel in Kuala Lumpur, Margaret Howells in London, Berghaus in Sunderland, that's just to name a few. At the heart of our course is our global experience, which you will also see tonight. And this evening, we're proud to open the show with a 5-year celebration of collaboration with Marmara University in Turkey. It's a wonderful reminder of how fashion thrives when cultures and ideas come together. Also in the show are our visiting students from Milan, who have been studying with us this semester, which is part of our partnership with Ferrari Fashion School. Our students have also worked on interdisciplinary projects, learning from and working with students across our art and design courses, and we'll be showing you a short film later on to show how that works. This broad, forward-thinking approach prepares them for a fashion future that is fast-moving, multi-skilled and full of opportunity. So before we begin the show, I'd like to do a few thank yous. We'll do a few more at the end. But really to our teaching team, our technical staff, our visiting lecturers and industry and international partners, families and friends, thank you for your support and encouragement. For tonight's event, I would also like to thank our final year students for their creative vision and organisation of the event. They've done an amazing job. And also, we've got a whole team from Stockton Riverside, led by Nina Harper, with her students who are doing our hair and makeup for the show. I'd like to thank our catwalk models, the Students' Union for the space and the technicians, our university tech team who are behind the scenes on the right, and also our school, so the School of Arts and Creative Industries, for your continuing support. And also to our incredible students, thank you for your passion, energy and vision. You make our jobs a joy. It feels like it's not really work for us. You're so inspiring. So I hope you enjoy the show and you'll be hearing more from me. But first, I'd like to introduce somebody very special to us. I'm asked many times, what do I wear for a fashion show? And the next speaker is the ultimate of fabulous and the queen of colour. So I'd like to introduce a great supporter of our fashion course and industry expert Bernie Yates from Central St Martin's in London to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. I hope I haven't disappointed too much this evening with the colours. I haven't got a great deal colour palette on this evening, not as many as I normally wear. Anyway, good evening, everyone. It's a real pleasure to be here tonight and to speak directly to the next generation of fashion talent. I hear there's even an even younger one coming up through the ranks somewhere. So great to hear from the babies too. Amazing. And don't worry, we like to hear from you. So really don't worry about that. So really good to be here, but also to celebrate, as Lynn says, with all of the amazing staff and education team that have been involved with this course this year and, of course, throughout the development of the course. So after hearing about the journey of these students, which I met many of them before the show, I want to reflect on what the fashion industry truly needs from the future of these graduates, and why the northeast of England has a vital role to play in shaping what comes next. Fashion today is in the middle of a profound transformation, as is most of the creative sector. It's not just about trends and aesthetics anymore. The industry is shifting in how we produce and communicate and think. And increasingly, it's shifting into the digital spaces. Virtual design, 3D fashion environments, and immersive experiences. All of these are now part of the new mainstream. Brands are moving into metaverse platforms, consumers are emerging with digital garments, and sustainability demands we rethink physical production. We need graduates who understand these tools and who can imagine and build new worlds. We need designers who can code and create avatars. We need communicators who can craft compelling digital narratives. We need collaborators who can bridge design, tech, and storytelling. And right here in Tees Valley, we have the foundations to lead on this shift. The university is already equipping students with the skills to design in these virtual environments, in prototypes, in 3D, and to think digitally from day one. Teesside is home to an ecosystem of digital innovation, from games and animation to immersive media. It's a region with deep roots in industry, but also clear focus on the future. Here, fashion doesn't have to follow. It can lead. And tonight's students are proof of that. They've worked across disciplines. They've embraced global and digital mindsets. They've learned to adapt and lead. These are the exact qualities the industry needs today and will continue to demand tomorrow. To truly move fashion forward, we must almost also decentralize it. For me, this is really important because when I work with the British Fashion Council and many universities in London, I'm always talking about the importance of our talent, pan-UK. We must build from more places with new voices, fresh thinking, and local creativity. That's why I believe in the power of the North East. The region has the space, the talent, and the collaborative spirit to grow something different and something necessary. I've seen the caliber of students here, and I can say with confidence they are every bit as capable, as imaginative, as impactful, and as any graduate from the global fashion capital. To the graduation students, I'll say this. The industry needs you. It needs your digital fluency, your ethics, your flexibility, and your bold ideas. Keep questioning, keep being curious, keep building. And don't be afraid to create something new, right here, where innovation meets identity. Thank you to the university for inviting me, and thank you to all of the students for showing us where fashion is going next. Enjoy the show, because I can't wait. As I said, I've spoken to the students, I've seen their work in the back spaces, and I hope that you all go and meet and talk to the students and also see their amazing physical work, paperwork, digital work, as well as what they're putting on the catwalk. Now, from my very kind of somber presentation, I'm going to pass you on to the most amazing, dynamic presenter and host for the evening, who's actually also about to graduate. So let's hand over now to David Agba, who's going to really make this show rock. David, come on in. Over to you, David.
Thank you very much. Wow, wow, wow. What a turnout, people. Right. If you're excited to be here, I'm really going to need you to make some noise right now. If you're excited to be here, make some noise. Please, go on. So, my name is David Agba, and like Bernie said, I am a final year fashion student, and I'm graduating this year. I'm going to be your host for tonight. You're going to hear my voice a lot, whether you like it or not, deal with it. But tonight, we're going to take you on a journey of innovation, creativity, diversity, and hard work. Our students here, not in just level 6, level 5, level 4, have worked extremely hard to put on this amazing show for you all. And I can't wait for you guys to see everything we've got. We're going to start off with what Lynn mentioned at the start, a partnership with Marmara University in Istanbul, Turkey. We're international. Can you believe that? We're international. Literally, we're international. Come on, hey, I deserve some noise. The Northeast has gone international. We love to see it. So we're going to start this off with a global collaboration project of Marmara University from Istanbul. They've been working with our design students here at Teesside, and in this project, we're going to be showcasing some of their work and collaborations. The project consists of students by the name of, if I butcher some of these, I'm incredibly sorry. Ebony Round and Sidan Saitak. Elena Rossi, Veterinary and Sidan Saitak again. Barute Konkayati, Kayan Devani, and Ezra Saitak. Can we have a round of applause for them students, please? Now, without further ado, I'm going to keep quiet for a bit, and I'm just going to let you guys take in all the amazing work that we have to offer. Thank you. was a 5-year celebration of all the work that's been getting put in from Teesside and Marmara University. And not just that, but the student has traveled all the way from Turkey just to come and watch this. And her name is Ezra Saitak. If we could give a round of applause to her. Thank you. So up next, we have a white shirt project. This collection explores the relationship between fashion and fine art. As inspiration, they've been working at Mima's Middlesbrough collection, created by artists in the Tees Valley and internationally from the 1870s. That was quite a while ago. But in their very first university project, our first-year students have used a timeless white shirt in the lens of contemporary art. It was inspired by a collection of ceramics and contemporary jewelry, and the students involved are, again, if I butcher some of these names, I'm tremendously sorry. Juja Benvin, Chloe Cannell, Jessie Fleming, Katie Garside, Evie Severs, Sophie Lowe Yardley, Jenna Eunice, Anjifa, Emily Robinson, Jenny Waldby, Tilly Livingston, and Neve Hall. Round of applause, please. And once again, let the show begin. Shirt project. Up next, we have another project by our level 4s called Revive and Redesign. Through contextual historical studies, our first-year students have developed garments that reinterpret the key elements of past fashion movements. Their design explores silhouettes, detail, and material in relation to cultural significance, bringing historical insight into conversation with contemporary design practice. Some familiar names on this list again: Juja Benvin, Jessie Fleming, Katie Garside, Evie Severs, Sophie Low-Yardley, and Jenna Eunice. Give it up for all our level 4s, please. That was amazing. Amazing. Their first project as well. Absolutely amazing. We're now going to shift our focus to our level 5 students. Their second year project is in celebration of 40 years of London Fashion Week. Our second year students present a visionary concept rooted in the DNA of iconic brands. Each outfit reflects a unique interpretation of legacy, innovation and identity, capturing the spirit of British fashion past and re-imaging it for the runway tomorrow. These students consist of Brute Kinkate, Kayana Devani, Ebony Round, and Nada Al-Falahi. Incredible, well done to level 5 there. That is absolutely incredible. Very, very proud of that. Up next, we're going to be moving to a student who is currently doing their master's here. His name is Tobe. His next 2 look collections come from his culture, his identity. He wants to be able to express that through his garments. Tobe's collection is inspired by the African culture and modern streetwear, with bold, oversized silhouettes in fox leather and denim, reflecting both heritage and ambition for the future of his luxury brand. So if you give it up for Tobe right now, please. I'll play that song at my wedding. Anyways, what a performance, Tobe. Okay. Well, up next, not really sure how we're doing this, but up next, I'm going to pass over to the amazing Lynn, and she's going to introduce this next part here.
So part of our 10-year fashion course anniversary, we'd like to do a graduate spotlight. And as we celebrate 10 years of our fashion program, we honour a talented graduate whose final collection was never shown due to the pandemic. And that is Emily Day. I'm not sure if Emily's here tonight. I think where are you? All right, okay, she's waving, everyone. So Emily began her fashion journey at Teesside University in 2017, graduating in 2020 during the height of the pandemic. Emily has built a career rooted in sustainability, heritage, craft, and innovation. And we're really proud that Emily was one of 8 selected for the prestigious Modern Artisan programme by York's Net-a-Porter and the King's Foundation, creating a capsule collection featured in Vogue and presented to King Charles himself. I think you might have even gone to the wedding, didn't you, Emily? I think you did, anyway. So Emily went on to launch her own fashion brand, Day Studios, a slow fashion women's wear brand, and now leads zero-waste production at a company called Palava. She's currently pursuing an MA in sustainable fashion, and she continues to explore regenerative and systematic solutions for the industry. When she was actually, after she graduated, she actually worked with our Launchpad, which is our enterprise centre. I think Lizzie's here tonight. She's waving over there. So Launchpad, our enterprise centre, actually supports our graduates, and graduates can receive funding to set up their own business. So Emily went through that route and had a studio there. From graduate to founder, her journey reflects a clear commitment to transforming fashion sustainability. So we'll see Emily's collection now. Thank you.
tremendous well done to Emily there. These are some of her collections as well, and work up here. These are stunning. Very, very well done. Up next in this section is my level. Level 6. Finally about to be graduates, sooner rather than later. And I'd be doing a disservice to myself and all of my classmates if I didn't express how much hard work we've all put into our projects. Our magazines, our garments, our collections. There's been so much put into them, and I'm really, really excited for all of you guys to see the work that we've been working on. Up first, I'd like to introduce Ella McCoy and her project, 19. Her project is about British culture. Step into the raw electric spirit of the 1990s, Britain with 19 magazine, a bold tribute to a decade defined by rebellion, rhythm, and effortlessly cool style. A mix between luxury and streetwear, bringing back the youth culture, come as you are, an ethos defined by an era of British identity. So if we could all give it up for Ella McCoy. What a way to kickstart our level 6s here. What a way. Up next, I'd like to introduce Georgia Claytor and her project, Naughties. Naughties is a vibrant print publication that nostalgically revisits the music, fashion, and nightlife of the 2000s. It celebrates iconic pop anthems, standout trends, and the electric club scenes of the era. Naughty's aims to keep and unpacking the carefree energy of the 2000s, making it a nostalgic keepsake. I know a couple of you lot in here remember the I know you lot were there. So, can we all give it up for Naughty's? Really well done there, Georgia. That was amazing. Up next, I'd like to introduce Hanan Ahmad. Hanan's project is called Desi Dovetail and is inspired by the influence of South Asian culture on British. Her aim was to empower others to embrace their culture and heritage with pride. Hanan wanted to create a style, a guide to help women incorporate their traditional attire into everyday wear in a creative and confident way. So let's give it up for Desi Dovetails. Very proud of that, Hanan, embracing your culture. I love it. Up next, we have Ella Cork. This project draws inspiration from the duality of feminine archetypes, light and dark. By embracing both energies as complementary, Dusk promotes a more holistic and empowered feminine presence. Dusk requires you to be unapologetically yourself and embrace your lighter and darker side. So let's give it up for Ella Cork and Dusk. I think that's safe to say all that hard work really paid off. Well done, Ella. Up next, I'd like to introduce Jake Clark and his project Mania. Mania was born from a desire to break boundaries, challenge societal norms, and spark raw, unfiltered conversations. Inspired by the tension between desire and taboo, Jake's publication isn't afraid to provoke. His goal was always to create something, don't know that word, something visceral. Something that doesn't just sit on a coffee table, but lures to be engaged with. So if we could give it up for Jake and his project Mania. I think a real running theme of this is to unapologetically be yourself. Nobody cares, you do you. Up next, I want to introduce Storm Collins and his project, Scion. Scion draws from the shared nostalgia of childhood, reinterpreting memories through playful patterns, proportions, influenced by the idea of hand-me-downs and forgotten garments stored away in lofts or closets. The collection explores our emotional connection to clothing. Give it up for Storm, please. that really took me back to a time where my mum right there would put me in clothes that were way too big for me. And she'd be like, David, you'll grow into them. I never did, but it's all right. Up next, we have Joe Page and his project Zeitgeist, meaning spirit of the time. This explores how we dress for a digital-shaped future by surveillance, privacy concerns, and rapid technological change. This collection responds to the growing concerns and tension between personal freedom, data control in our online lives. It challenges the wearer to think critically about identity, visibility, and control in an era of data capitalism and techno-feudalism. So, let's give it up for Joe, please. Very well done, Joe. Now, up next, we have myself. Yeah, I've been talking for a while, but you know. So, my project was titled Greatest Assets, and it was about shedding light on the black community in the creative space. The black community gets a lot of recognition for maybe sports, music, but there's a lot more than that. So here I've written a poem just to say to you all. You're building a platform, not just to showcase, but to reveal what's always been here. Black brilliance, quietly shaping culture, loud in its impact, yet too often overlooked. Your project is a lens, focused and irrational, capturing the rhythm, the depth, the skill that lives in every corner of the community. You're not just giving it a voice, you're making space for voices already powerful, already echoing, and in that space, the light moves in. So here we have greatest assets. Done. So I'm going to now hand over to Lynn, who's going to talk to you about the finale. But thank you all for listening to my voice for quite a while. I know it can be boring, but thank you all.
So we come to the big finale. So it's time to bring all of our amazing models back out for the last time. So let's hear it for them as they hit the runway together, showing off the incredible looks we've seen throughout tonight. Keep the energy high, clap, cheer, and show some love for our students. This final walk is all about celebrating the style, the talent, and the good vibes we've shared. What a night. So thank you very much, and you'll see all the final models coming out. We'll be having some awards after this, so just to let you know. You. So I'd like to invite our final year students up. This is where they're going to get really angry for me because I didn't tell them before. So could I have Hanan, Georgia, Jake, Ella, Joe, David and Storm up to the front, and can we give them a round of applause for putting this show on tonight? So I'm not sure if they can hear me in there. Amanda to the rescue. So just come up to the front, we'll give you a clap. They might be refusing, actually. We've got David somewhere, I think. Hooray! Here they are. Well done, everyone. So So here they are. I'm sure that you all want to say a few words now. Only joking. Yeah, but brilliant, well done, and thank you for all your hard work in putting this show on. It's a big event, and I know it's not been easy, and there's always ups and downs, so thank you. Okay, that's it. Well done. So now we're going to go on to the awards. So, and to all the students that have been involved tonight, whether you're showcasing your designs, or directing visuals, producing the event, modelling or working behind the scenes, a big thank you for all of us. You've created something really, really special tonight, and the show was not only a display of your talent, but also the ability to collaborate, lead, and bring a shared vision to life. And that's what the fashion industry really needs, and you've proven that you're more than ready. So tonight has shown us the best of what our students have to offer, and now we're going to celebrate with some awards. So we're going to be presenting a series of awards that recognise excellence from across our course, from creativity to innovation, professionalism and impact. So if we can, oh yes, we've got the right slide, that's good. And I'm going to invite some of our industry experts, many of them graduates. So the first graduate who only left 1 year ago that I'd like to invite to the stage is Talia Good from JMW Digital, if you'd like to come up. So I hear Talia's just been to Dubai 1 year on to direct a fashion shoot, and now is going to be moving to Dubai as well. So that's just amazing. You've really spread your wings and flown. So the first award that we're going to present is for innovation, and the Innovation Award goes to Jake Clark. And Jake will be awarded with an internship with Talia. So, yes, you two together. So thank you, Talia. Okay. And highly commended for this award, I'd like to invite Olivia Carter and Ben Bonoli from 2812 Studio, if you wouldn't mind coming up, just to present the next award. And this is, again, highly commended for the Innovation Award, and that goes to Ella McCoy. And there will be an internship attached to this award. Hello. Hi, nice to meet you. So just say as well, Olivia's, again, one of our graduates who's gone on to be really, really successful in the industry. Thank you. So the next award is for the Future Fashion Digital Award, and I'd like to invite Harry Tribe from Berghaus, who has been a real champion in this field. If Harry, you want to come up to present this award. Harry's also done teaching. He's one of our graduates who's done teaching on the course. He was selling his digital designs online as well. And this award is presented to the student who has embraced cutting-edge 3D technology to develop innovative, sustainable, and visually compelling fashion concept for the future. And the award goes to Ebony Round. So Harry's now working for Berghaus, and he's actually wearing one of his designs, which has just launched. And I think were Oasis wearing that one originally? I think they were. Okay, so the next award is for enterprise and industry engagement. And this award celebrates a student who has shown outstanding initiative in building industry connections and applying entrepreneurial skills to real-world fashion contexts. And I'd like to invite two graduates that actually, I haven't told them about this, so, but it's Emily Day, who you've seen her work already, and Jack Swales. And Jack Swales is a graduate who never got to show his collection either, and he's also working for Berghaus, and he also championed the 3D digital, so it's really great. So sorry not to give you any warning, but anyway, it's just an opportunity for me to showcase our beautiful graduates. Okay, so this award goes to Joe Page. And Joe has been, alongside his final collection, which he's actually wearing, I believe, he has also been working with industry, making technical packs alongside his work. So he's done amazing. And I believe you're also going to apply for our Fuel program, is that correct? With Lizzie, there's Lizzie waving again, at our launch pad. So that's great. Okay, thank you. So for the next award, I'd like to invite Ray Murphy from Sticks and Stones magazine to come up to present our next award. And this is the Communication and Networking Award. And I'm just wondering who should win this out of our level 6 students. We've chosen one that's very good at presenting and communicating. And this award is presented to the student who is demonstrating outstanding communication skills, particularly in public speaking, that's a clue, and has built valuable networks within and beyond the fashion industry. Thank you, Ray. And the winner goes to David Agbar. And David and Ray have been chatting tonight about working together. So you didn't think you were going to be back, did you? Thank you. So for our next award, I'd like to invite our Dean of the School of the Arts and Creative Industries, who's sitting here, Dr. Matthew Watson, who's great support for our course. And this award is for dedication and commitment, and it's presented to the student whose unwavering dedication and reliable commitment has been evident in every stage of their creative and academic development. And we'd like to present that to Ella Cork. Matthew, you're still here. And we've got highly commended for that award, which goes to Evie Severs. I'm not sure if Evie's actually here. Is Evie here? We saw some of her designs earlier, but I'm feeling that she is unable to come tonight. So we'll go on to the next award. And this award is for continuous growth in the fashion communication skills. And it's presented to a student who has demonstrated consistent improvement, adaptability in fashion communication, evolving their skills across media messaging and visual storytelling throughout their studies. And the award goes to Anjitha Vijayakumar. I'm not sure if she's here. Not right here. do we have Angie for? Amanda, give me a wave. Is she here? No, okay. Okay, so the next award is for continuous growth in fashion design skills. I know there's students here because you'll have all seen their work on the catwalk, and I know she's here. So this award is presented to a student who's demonstrated consistent growth and development in their fashion design abilities, showing increased confidence, creativity, and technical skills. And that award goes to Baruti Kunkatai. I know she's here. So the next award we just got 2 more left. So this is the Planet Forward Film Award for 2025. So Planet Forward is a project from George Washington University in America. And it teaches, celebrates, and rewards environmental storytelling by students. And our first year students work on a project creating all sorts of final outcomes to look at environmental storytelling. And this award is to a student team that collaborated from our fashion and our music production courses who worked together on a compelling Planet Forward project using video as a medium to spotlight the urgent environmental issue of global ocean plastics and inspire action. And we've got the film to play. If you want to just play that film, and then the students will guess who it is. So I'd like to invite our student team from first year, which is Jenny Wolby, Tilly Livingston, Katie Garside, and Charlie Turner, who's actually from music. I've got a feeling that only Jenny's here tonight, so if Jenny could come up, and maybe the others. So that's Jenny. Well done. Thank you. Thanks, Matt. So finally, we have a Global Learning Engagement Award, and the following award is presented to our international exchange students from Ferrari Fashion School who have studied the fashion course this semester. I'd like to invite our Pro-Vice-Chancellor of Teesside University, Dr. Warren Harrison, up to present this award. These students have demonstrated outstanding engagement, adaptability, and cross-cultural collaboration during their study at Teesside University. We really enjoyed working with them, and we're going to really miss them when they go back to Milan later this month. So if I can invite Greta, Ilana, Lucia, and Julia up to get your awards. The first one's Julia. Lucia. And they've done an amazing job modelling tonight as well, so we get them working when they come over. Greta, so that's Greta on the right, and Ilana. And that includes the awards, but I think, Warren, you're going to say a few words. you don't mind. Okay.
Thank you, Lynn. Excuse me. I first visited Ferrari Fashion School back in 2022 with a team to establish the partnership. And I think Harry was one of the first students to go there when we first set that partnership up as well. And being able to send our students to Milan and for these fantastic students to come here and be part of our community is really, really powerful. I think, you know, it's transformative when our students get to travel and work with other students and other cultures and other nations. And I'm sure you guys would say the same, that you've had a fantastic experience, yes? Great, right answer. But it's, so, you know, for certainly our first year students who are here and our second year students here, do really think about talking to Lynn and the team about engaging in those experiences, because I think they have a great impact. You know, Harry, we talked to him, he'll probably say the same thing. And, you know, they do, certainly we know that employers look for those kinds of things on people's CVs as well, because it differentiates you a great deal. So again, thank you for these students to come and enrich our community in your time that you've spent with us as well. So give these guys a round of applause. Thank you.
Thanks, Warren. Thanks, Warren. So finally, just to also give, we did some thanks at the beginning, just a special thanks to the tutors and technicians who've supported the students, Vicky Wake, Amanda Chalner, Abby Dennison, Kelly Thorne, and also thanks to our brilliant technical team, Adam from the Student Union and Richard Butler, Lance Julian. So they've done an amazing job, so if you could give them a round of applause. So I believe the bar's still open for a little while. So I hope you've really enjoyed the evening. Thanks so much for the support, and we'll see you next year.